I initially started fairly early, just during COVID, started running, and then signed up for a marathon and told everyone I was going to do a marathon. But then during that training block for the marathon, I had problems with knees, plantar. I still did it. I still did the marathon, but within that training block there was issues and there was times when I couldn't run. I happened to bump into you, Nambour. Yeah, so at Nambour Park Run, I think you'd just run it, you just won it, and you'd done Plan B in less than 22 minutes, which is crazy. So for anyone that doesn't know, Nambour Park Run is the hardest park run in Australia, and Plan B is even harder. So to actually do a time around about under 22 minutes was crazy. So it's one of those things, if somebody's telling you can do something, well then you've actually shown me that you can do it. It's difficult at first because you do feel really silly. But then once you sort of got the idea around it, it was, because you're only doing it sort of in isolation, nobody else is seeing you doing it. So it was like with the walking, when I was putting it into practice, when I was walking normally, you feel like you're really leaning over, whereas when you actually see yourself walking through sort of shop windows and stuff like that, there's no real difference to how you're walking, it's just how your brain perceives it. So I do that, and it's easy enough when you're out and about to make allowances for it, and then obviously I brought it into the running. It becomes a lot easier, and I did notice, so even like at Nambour Park Run, you know, most people can't run it, can't run the whole lot, especially Plan B, so you've got to walk. But I did notice that on the uphill sections where you're walking, because I was catching people, my walking was better, whether it was more efficient, I was getting more power into it, but my times changed on the Plan B for the bits that you've got to walk. So I did notice differences with that, like a perceivable difference, and how I actually felt by the time you get to certain parts of the course. Yeah, I've had a park run PB this year, and I wasn't trying for it. Touch wood, I've had this whole training block, I've had no injuries, and I'm probably, I don't know, 60, 70k a week. And I do notice it when I'm running, I can do the drills as you go through your normal drills. When you're running, you can put the drills in place, and you can notice the difference. And when I did the PB, my plan was just to start running at the pace I needed and then see where we got to. But it wasn't, previously it's sort of always been my legs that have given out, but whereas I wasn't using my quads and my hamstrings, so my legs didn't give out, and that's how we got the PB there. So I did a 50k on the weekend, and I don't feel as bad as I did when I did Blackall last October. So it has made a difference, I can feel the difference, and I always pass it on to anyone else that, you know, if they're having any niggling injuries, then maybe you can just do a little change that will alter it. And having done this with Sam today, I realised that actually what my knowledge of it, I've only got a very small amount. So if that very small amount has given me those tangible results, then what I've taken from today will make a big difference.